Back with the second video, starting from question number 7. It's MCAT, achieved level tasks. So these are the easier ones. In the previous video I have done up to question number 6. Question number 7 still one of the easier areas of MCAT. Well, Mary gives some clues so that her secret number can be calculated, and she says, that's how the story goes, when 20 is divided by my secret number, let me call it n, and then 7 is added to the answer, this gives a solution of 2. So first thing, we got to mention let letter N stand for Mary's secret number. That is a very important statement you have to make. You also need to understand 20 by n itself is a group, and once we complete that act, that means when I divide 20 by the secret number, that gives me an answer. I need to add 7 with that, and eventually gives a solution of 2. So that means we got to use an equal sign, and that creates the equation. We have to create the equation for MCAT. Okay, once I've done that, I have to calculate the value of n. That means I need to solve it. So I formed equation, and then I need to solve it, and then I have to write the statement that the number is such and such. Okay, so let's start working on solving the equation. So the first thing, I got to undo positive 7 by subtracting 7 from 2, which will give me 20 over n equals -5. That might be a little bit tricky. -5, not 5. And then I got to cross multiply, or there could be other ways, but let's do cross multiplication, or basically what I'm trying to do, multiply both sides by n. So n and n cancels out. It gives me 20 equals -5 times n. Now to get n, I got to go 20 divide that by negative 5, and that will get me the answer, which is negative 4, because if I divide a positive 20 by negative 5, that will give me negative 4. Please do not forget to write this. Mary's number or magic number is negative 4. You can try that. You can test it on this one. If I replace n by negative 4, that will give me negative 5. And I'm adding 7. That amounts to 2, which is supposed to be the number on the right hand side. Now let me get to question number 8, and I'm trying to figure out what is the skill required. So writing an expression in algebra. So the old-fashioned algebra question would be write an expression for the line AB if the shape of the house, shape of the model is as given in the picture. But in MCAT, they do not, give you that clue. Basically, they want you to investigate and figure it out what skill is required. So that's one thing you need to remember for MCAT. So writing an expression, and the total value is given 32 minus 7x. So that's given. And the parameter is, we got to know the definition of the parameter. So AB plus 4x minus 2. This is how I remember whether I have included that particular side for calculation. And then 8x plus 3 is the next side. Then have I considered 6x plus 5? And then finally 10x plus 1. Okay, that should get you. The total parameter of the model is 32x minus 7. Looks a big expression, but it's not going to be that hard. Identify the like terms. I do it highlighting or underlining. These are the like terms, and I go 4x plus 8x 12. 12 plus 6x will give you 18x plus 10x. That will give me 28x. Then I've got the next groups of like terms: negative 2, positive 3, positive 5, and finally positive 1. These are all like terms. And negative 2, positive 3, that gives you positive 1. Another positive 5 gives you positive 6, and 1 positive 7. So that's positive 7. That should be equal to 32x minus 7. Now it is also an equation, so AB should be equal to 32x minus 7. I'm going to transfer that to the other side, or subtracting it. Negative 28x and then negative 7. That'll give me 32x, and 28x will be subtracted from 32x. That'll give you 4x, and if I add those together, those negative numbers, that'll give you negative 14. So you got to be cautious with the negative numbers. Integer is a very important area in algebra, so please review that. AB should be equal to 4x minus 14.